Oh, right, dude. I loved how you were like, we're going live. And then we went live. That was fucking sick.
Yeah, I like it. No countdown on the OBS. We go right into it.
Yeah, we use OBS for the stream, and then we use Riverside for the podcast.
They don't pay us for that.
No, we actually pay them for the Riverside.
So I'm not gonna. Don't tell them the secret sauce. You know, like you guys don't use Riverside until they pay us. Okay.
Yeah, don't start using it. I mean, I do like it, but I'm not willing to like hoe out for it yet.
I mean, we're out here on OBS doing the same thing. It's working great. So, you know,
we're kings.
I mean, we're pretty fucking good at what we do. It's all I'm saying.
Dude, this is episode 23 of the stream. This is our Michael Jordan stream, by the way.
Oh, wow. Look at us go. Jordan stream. I like
Jordan stream. We're not even going to call this episode 23. We're just going to put it up as Jordan stream.
I like that.
We should.
We should. It's been good. Guys, the YouTube numbers are doing beautifully well. I mean,
dude, I know. I posted about them yesterday on the account story and on my story because in the last 28 days, we've seen more growth on the YouTube than we have in the last 6 months.
Yeah. What can I say, guys? You've been crushing, so make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe button. I want to do that at the front of the show so you don't forget.
I like that because we usually do the like and subscribe at the end. But doing it in the beginning is good. Plus, this buys us an extra minute where we don't swear, which the algorithm loves.
Am I not swearing? Have I not sweared yet?
We have not sworn yet, so we should be like algorithm friendly. And you know, I did go back, and the episode with the most views on it, we don't swear in the first 3 minutes. Fun fact. So
you're doing like real market research on our own content.
Yeah, dude, I have like I'm a freak, so don't worry about it.
I like that. No, I mean that's good. That's actually good to know because I come into this thing hot sometimes.
Yeah. Me too.
Let's just
don't even worry about it.
But you know, let's cut the crap, guys. We're 2 minutes in. We got a lot of stuff going on this week, so let's see.
Dude, we have a ton of stuff. So let's look at this first one here from Consequence. Okay, so pull up that first picture on the left. You know all about the bowl, right, in Vegas, the Vegas bowl with all the screens.
Oh, the Sphere.
The Sphere. That's it. Oh my God, I'm stupid as shit.
It's right here, bro.
The Sphere. I know. I'm a fucking idiot. But I think it was Fish. Like, dude, all the fucking jam bands are playing at the Sphere all of a sudden. Like, Dead and Company played at the Sphere. Fish played at the Sphere. I feel like everyone's getting like a Sphere residency that's like one of those 4-hour take acid jam bands right now.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of makes sense, actually, if there's any place, right? Like I'm not,
yeah, like if there's anywhere for them to go, like at least you're getting that sick visual. Like it's better than lasers or anything, right?
Yeah, like I'm not the guy who's gonna be like, whoa, the Sphere. But if I'm going to the Sphere, I do think like, I don't know, I'm not like a Fish guy, but like something like that.
Yeah, I'm not a jam band
sense.
Guy.
I would like to see Flying Lotus at the Sphere.
Yes.
Flying Lotus, Terrence Martin. That would be nice.
Yeah, but, I can't really get down on jam bands. But as you see here, one of the things that always goes with jam bands is ripping a bowl, right? Or ripping a fat bong.
Yeah, so, he's fucked up.
Yeah, he's fucked up. You can tell. He's like 48 years old. He's got the hat backwards. You know what that means, dude. Like if you're over 40 and you still wear your hat backwards, we need to have a longer discussion.
I can't tell, but I want to say it's like an Uncle Sam sticker on the front of this bong. I can kind of see the hat,
America,
the coat. Like you'd love to think that, right? All right, so that's cool. We love him doing this. First ever
we
bong
love
rip.
It was all over TikTok, right? Like you can see right here. This is a screenshot from TikTok or from Instagram. Yeah, so this was everywhere. Dude hit the bong. That was the whole video. Okay. Yeah. All right, shoot to the next one. All right, so this is the letter that he received in the mail this week after doing this. I know
what's up with this. What did he got in big trouble, dude?
Well, sort of. I like how he played it off. The letter says this is from Madison Square Garden Entertainment. So if you guys don't know, the Sphere is an MSG byproduct. So the people that own Madison Square Garden own the Sphere as well. It's all part of one ownership.
I just learned that too. I didn't know that.
Yep, I found that out. So on April 20th, dude, this was a 4:20 show of Fish at the Sphere, okay? On April 20th, 2024, you posted on Instagram a video of yourself smoking inside the Sphere with the caption, parentheses, first bong hit to ever be ripped in the Vegas Sphere, Fish. You knowingly violated the guest code of conduct by visibly smoking inside the venue. Sphere Entertainment Co. will not tolerate the threaten or actions that threaten the safety and security of our guests and employees. In light of your conduct, you hereby are indefinitely banned from Madison Square Garden, Radio City Music Hall, the Beacon Theater, the Chicago's Theater, the Sphere, and any other MSG venues, which I guess means like if there's more in the future.
I didn't know a lot of that. I didn't know any of those. I knew Radio City Music Hall, I guess, makes sense, but the Beacon Theater and the Chicago Theater and
mind blown, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Like I had no idea that this ownership group went so far. And like they also, the guy who owns that group, one of those people also owns the Knicks, who like play in Madison Square Garden.
That I can see.
Yeah. Now, it says here, you are not to enter into or remain in any of the MSG venues at any time in the future. If you enter any of the MSG venues, including with respect to Madison Square Garden, the box office, Chase Square, and the concierge areas, law enforcement will be contacted to ensure your expulsion, and you will be subject to the penalties. Dude.
Fuck
so
you.
lit.
I'm pretty sure weed is legal in Vegas, too. That's so annoying.
Yes, weed is absolutely legal. So he was legally doing something. But what they're saying is, like, they didn't even bring up the weed part. They're just saying, like, you showed yourself smoking anything in the arena.
Yeah, I get that. But, like...
Gross.
On a 420 show, like, this is
Do you know how many people were smoking weed in there on a 420 fish show?
Well, this is also why you don't bring your bong to the fish show.
Yeah. I guess it does go both ways.
I'm not trying to totally side with the Sphere here. I'm obviously pro smoking weed wherever the fuck you can, but when you get...
He really wanted the clout, though, to be the first person.
Right, and if you're happy to post it on your Instagram, you know there's going to be maybe some consequences for that, is all I'm saying.
That's what really cracks me up, though, is like his comment where he says, the Sphere sent me a plaque to commemorate what is now officially the first bong hit ever taken in the Sphere.
Yeah, it seems like he took it in the right direction. He's in
good spirits.
Good spirits about it. He got high at the fish show. Probably all night on
Who
that
the
bong.
fuck didn't get high on the fish at the fish show?
I mean,
if you go to a fish show and you don't smoke weed, I truly don't know what the fuck you're doing there.
I mean, most people are on way more serious substances at the fish show. They're on at least on whippets and acid. Okay.
I guess weed's more of like the Dave Matthews Band experience.
They're on acid for Dave Matthews Band too. These jam people get down with the get down. This is the thing that people like. You know. They're not to be understated, is all I'm saying.
They work so hard at their, like, jobs that they deserve this once in a while.
A lot of them, it's funny, I always make fun of the Grateful Dead heads are all, like, trust fund people now, and they all get to, like, follow them because, like, they're
no one
rich
has
enough.
The financial status to just follow a band
But back in the day, it was just everybody, America was a freer place, and you were able to just do stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, fuck the Sphere. I'd be smoking weed in there. Sorry, guys.
Well, that's my whole thing. Like, I do agree it's kind of twofold, right? Like, all bits aside, okay? All bits aside. You would have gotten away with it if you had just not smoked out of a bong and posted a picture. Like, nobody cared. He also didn't get arrested, so it wasn't like security was fucking doing anything.
Clearly, he could have brought the bong and, like, gotten away with it. It's the photo. It's tagging the Sphere. It's all that. It's going to show up in their fucking tagged photos.
And then everyone's going to write LOL Sphere. Like, my question is, like, how did security not catch a bong? I mean, they were just letting that shit in then. That's my opinion.
You know, this got me thinking the other day. This is going to bring me on a little bit of a tangent, but just
that's fine.
Bear with me real quick. You know how when you want to bitch, say you want to bitch about the Sphere, doesn't let you smoke weed. They sent you a letter. You're all mad. And you go to tweet about the Sphere, right? But the first thing that you think about is like, oh, I don't want the Sphere to read this right away. So what a lot of people do is they'll tweet about the Sphere, but instead replace the first vowel with a star, right?
So it doesn't show up in there. Yeah.
Now, I was thinking about this today. I was like, if I wanted to be good at looking into customer service issues with a company, isn't the first thing you're going to search is every other iteration you can of putting that asterisk in the name and then just reading the real shit about that company?
I will say that's like a very our age group response. I don't think anyone older than us would ever do that.
Well, there's a lot of us, so that we're complaining bitchy people. It's good.
We're definitely turning into complaining bitchy people.
Yeah, you gotta gather that data. They probably do, dude. That's what the Sphere really does, dude. That's the Sphere's main purpose.
It's just gathering all the data on your phone when you go in.
I wouldn't be. Would you be surprised?
No.
No.
Also, we'll have to talk about it on the podcast this week, but I got a lot of problems with the Apple AI too.
Oh, let's do a whole section on that because we got Elon Musk doing all sorts of stuff about it. It's very interesting.
Threatening it. It's going to be on the pod this weekend. Don't worry.
We're in. This is a pod about AI. It's literally a podcast about AI. It's crazy.
We are AI, so
we might be. I wouldn't be shocked.
Right, what do we got, old daddy?
I hit my girl with a funny one this morning.
What'd you get her?
You would have liked it. She came in the room. She was looking for her laptop, and it was in the bed. And I was like, "What do you want?" And she goes, "My laptop." I go, "When do you want it?" She goes, "Now." And I go, "What do you want?" She goes, "My laptop." I go, "When do you want it?" She goes, "Now." It's a fun little trick. You can get
very good.
You see somebody looking for something, hit them with, "What do you want?"
When do you want it?
And then they go, "Now." And then he started chanting. You go, "What do you want?" I hit my.
Pretty good.
In my house, this always deteriorates to JG Wentworth.
That's what I think that's what we were getting at with this a little bit.
877 cash now.
Such a banger.
I'm always in there.
Such a banger. All right.
Oh, dude, this one is so good. Just no introduction needed.
One, go. No, wait, it's not a free throw. You got to do a bounce pass. You got to do bounce it. Will, you got to bounce it. Will, you have to bounce it. You have to bounce it into the basket. You have to bounce it. Yes, you do. And you have less than 15 seconds to do it.
They bounce it.
Oh, boy. No. Well, this is embarrassing. Will, you got to bounce it. Nope. Okay. This is not. You have. Oh. You got to bounce.
What is going? This is so awful.
We're about to go viral right now. We are about to go viral.
I mean, he wasn't wrong.
He told him to bounce that shit 100 times. And when he
was...
bounced it and then shot it normally again, I shit myself.
It's like he's like, I've already done it so many times wrong that I have to just.
I have to commit. I have to
just commit to this bit now. Yeah. Wow.
I'm always down to committing to the bit, and I can't tell if he was just like super nervous or what, because like everyone knows what it means, bounce it into the hoop. Like that's a very like 5th grade gym class activity.
It's one of the first things as a kid you want to try to do.
Yeah, everyone tries to hit a bounce shot.
It's
right?
like an inclination to just be like, I wonder if this works.
It has to, right? Like,
and it always somebody pulls it off and everybody goes crazy. That'll be universal forever. I forget what this is. I forget half the shit I sent you this week.
Me too. I love that.
He tried to bend the corner, nigga wasn't going nowhere. Nigga was spinning right there in the middle of the street, so.
Oh, this is one of my favorite videos ever. Okay, this is okay. I forgot what this was. And it actually cuts off one of my favorite parts of the video, but at the same time, I've actually never seen this video in such high resolution. I've only ever seen it in like 480p or something. So I was very excited to see like the raw like footage. I've always seen it like deep fried on the internet a million times.
That's so
oh shit. That's why he got smacked. That's why he got smacked, cook. He tried to bend the corner, nigga wasn't going nowhere. Nigga was spinning right there in the middle of the street, so.
There's a lot going on in this one, guys.
Oh shit, cook. Goddamn, shit, soda, cook. Hey, cook,
what the hell is that?
Cook, we got the goddamn miniature car here, so. What the fuck going on, cook? Only in Cleveland, so. Cook, that bitch running around. Shit inside that bitch, so, cook. That bitch running off of 3 AAA batteries, so. That bitch running off of vegetable oil. Power. That's why he got smacked, cook.
He rolls up like, what the fuck happened? It's so good, dude.
Dude, he just confidently drives that thing around a major city and never gets pulled over.
That's
like,
just
that is the joy of having like a small city. You know?
that kind of chaos that I'm seeing right there is like absolutely where I need to be at all times. I love that.
I live for stuff like that. I want a car like that, but I wouldn't fit.
It's just like it all just starts devolving in real time kind of vibes. Yep. You're like, what the fuck is even happening right now? Like
we grew up with a lot of devolving in real time.
I like it.
Yeah, we're used to it. It's our wheelhouse, right?
It used to be a big source of entertainment. Now people get entertained in other ways.
I still like that entertainment. God damn it.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
Oh, dude. Okay, so here, Amazon, they've been doing some crazy things with ads, and they're not really filtering who they're hiring to do their ads anymore.
So they should hire us then. What are we doing?
Well, check out. This is According to them, this is the ideal person that wears a do-rag.
All right.
Like big do-rag energy, right?
Like what? She looks so funny. What is going on?
Dude, big do-rag energy.
Whoa, hell yeah. Is he in a mask?
I think so.
It's kind of a good song.
It's kind of a bop, but like,
A little fun.
what? My question is like, look at all the people they've chosen and tell me what's in common with all of those individuals. Except for the guy playing guitar.
I don't know.
What about all the way? They're all white.
Oh yeah.
I don't think. This is like
Max.
one of my
I don't
favorite
see
things.
color. Okay.
Oh, bro. Okay, my fault. My fault. My fault, dude.
I am every teacher we had during our. Do you remember
Hey,
when
man,
they'd all say
update.
that? They would all say that, bro. That was crazy.
That or that. Like, if you
They'd be
said
like, I don't
anything
care if you're
offensive-
black or purple. Like they would always say that thing. They'd be like, I don't care if you're black or white or purple. It's like, who the fuck is purple? That's crazy.
Like we had
to say.
fucking Grimace, you know, like pretending like we had fucking Grimace as a.
I had
student.
many teachers say some dumb shit like that. That's funny. But
I swear they all learned it at one.
But they were
conference
all
camp.
wearing do-rags too and shit. It was confusing times, dude, you know?
Yeah. Could you imagine if our like white obese 40-year-old
Yes.
like lib teachers came in with do-rags on?
Yes. It'd be like when in Congress
yes.
when they all wore the kente cloth and like kneeled down, kind of. Remember that?
Dude, when they all did the Black Panther?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my
a good
jam.
That was a great bit. All
I
right.
loved when they all went Black Panther.
Oh god.
But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Okay, what do we got here?
I don't know. Hang on. We're gonna get
Oh,
fucked.
dude, this is so fucked.
I might have to mute this.
No, he's gonna be okay. It's not Bad Bunny like the musician.
Fuck!
Well, you might have to actually.
Oh my god, dog!
From this bitch.
Ah, that's bad. Let me see. I can't bend it.
Oh my god.
What did you do?
I jumped off a roof in an Easter bunny costume.
I jumped off a roof in an Easter Bunny costume.
Oh
That is
shit.
why you're having so much pain.
I just got back from the hospital. Look, unless you're a professional and you make money doing this for a living and you're surrounded by a movie set where you rehearse, where nothing will go wrong, unless that's the case, don't ever try attempting something stupid like this, because
Oh, dude.
it could have been way worse. You know?
He didn't even
Rip Bad Bunny.
Big booty bitch told a bit make it twerk. Stand up in the piss, I'm a vet. Make
Oh my god, dog!
Oh. He doesn't
like
even
the worst
try
case.
to put the mattress under him though. Like that's the part that pisses me. Bro, you gotta try. Look at how much
You
of
know
his body.
something went wrong here. Like something obviously went wrong here. I'm not sure what it is.
stones in my mouth.
How do you miss the mattress that hard? I do agree with you wholeheartedly.
I mean, it was just a little great. This video though, this next one I'm about to show you, Max. Max, I saw this and I was just like, I've seen this in real life, but to see it like played back like this is so crazy.
All right, let me see what we got. Oh, dude, hell yeah.
We're gonna full screen this because it's just so
Yeah, it's
loud.
deserved.
It's outrageous, dude. Hang on, let me make sure we're not too loud here.
Absolutely just crowd kill. What's your thought on crowd killing as a whole, Brad?
I wouldn't even call this crowd killing. This is just like just chaos.
Just having a good time around the pit.
Yeah,
Like, don't stand
like-
around the pit.
Like
yeah.
he's doing a that way that kid just eats that. Like watch this kid. Can I fuck with this? Oh, I so can.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. Oh, yeah, slow mo.
Bro.
Dude.
I had the wrong kid. I had the wrong kid peg. We're watching this kid. Oh my
Dude,
god.
straight kicked in the mouth, you know? Like
It was
absolutely
the caption that really got me going though.
Evansville population went down by one last night.
Yeah, dude. That's what
I love that.
that's crazy. That was a good one though. Hope that
is
kid's
a
okay.
fucking awesome one. I hope he's okay too. He definitely probably had to go to the hospital, but like, who in their life listening to hardcore music hasn't gone to the hospital after a show with at least one friend or yourself one time?
Yeah, a concussion is kind of something you might have to be ready for, is all I'm saying.
Just a little bit.
Oh, did you send this in? I don't think
I
I
don't know.
did.
Show it to me. I can't see it.
This, I can't. Oh, I forgot I didn't switch it over. But first of all, I just want to shout out this comment. This is a fun comment. Calling him a genocidal Roomba is pretty.
Oh, dude.
That's pretty good. I'm just right off the bat. Great comment. People seem to appreciate it.
Share that with me real quick.
Can you not see? Oh, you
There
should
we go.
see now.
Boom. I got it.
Let's hit that with a refresh though, because like we really have to appreciate
Front to bottom.
the full spin.
Where you going, Joe?
So that was from earlier, and this is live now.
I love how the whole fucking group turns around to be like, "Oh yeah, it's normal. We're all doing this together." Like,
that's how tightened up they are on this. That's how like fucking.
Well, it's been years now.
They've
like,
been
they
doing
have
it for
to,
4 years. Yeah, they're pretty used to
it's been
doing
an op.
it.
Like they're used to it. Yeah, agreed.
That's crazy though, man. He really is fucked up in this one, dude. Did you hear? Tim Dillon was just on Joe Rogan today, so I listened to the thing. I listened to the whole thing at work, and it was very funny because at one point, Joe Rogan is like actually like earnestly trying to describe to Tim Dillon, who's totally joking, about what they'd have to do to Joe Biden to get him like debate ready. And, like,
dude,
like, Joe Rogan's like, I'd have him on a vitamin A drip. I'd have him on a vitamin D drip. I would have him not eat for 4 days, and then I would have him eat a lot going right up to the night and get him good sleep every night. And then once he's done and he's got all his perfect sleep, I hit him with HGH. I hit him with Adderall. I hit him with. He's just like hitting it with the fucking.
What are you talking about, Joe?
It's like this guy's gonna die. Tim Dillon starts talking about how frail Joe Biden's skin is, and all the injections are gonna bruise him up so bad that he's gonna die. I was like, you're right. You're fucking right, actually.
You're not wrong, bud. You may not actually be wrong there.
That's funny. But all right, what do we have here?
Oh, dude, I saw this. You posted it, but it was funny as fuck.
Go to the movies and bring a whole buffet without trying to hide it. What is wrong with you? Let's go see Spider-Man.
This is my plate. What, you can't take food out here without paying for it? I paid for it. And when you pay for the food? I just see you at the table. Bro, we have a receipt. Where? Bro, I just see you fix a plate and walk straight out.
How are you gonna go out there and argue with someone for one plate of food?
Everyone's walking out here like I'm trying to rob the place. Like, holy shit.
No, I'm not out here because of you. I got my own bitches and complaints. Do you care? I'm taking a shit.
This shit's crazy.
They ain't got kids standing there watching me. There's no bathroom stall doors. Bread pudding has no bread in it. It's just soup.
Tell them how you feel.
Tell them how you feel.
Well, that should have been the challenge itself. Try to sneak a play out at Golden Corral. All right, one ticket, please. All right, thank you. Go.
That's the reality, dude. Like, no one gives a fuck at the movie theater anymore.
I know. It used to be a thing where, like, you have to sneak something in. Kelly used to tell me all the time she'd sneak quesadillas from Taco Bell in her purse.
Can I tell you something? We have a Wingstop next to the one we go to, so we always have a purse full of chicken sandwiches.
That's crazy. That goes crazy during a movie.
It does go crazy, dude. Like 20 minutes into the movie, you just eat a lemon pepper chicken sandwich. It'll change your whole mental outlook, I swear to God.
Yeah, that amount of protein would really have me focusing on the movie, I think.
Dude, it does. Like, you don't get tired, nothing.
The popcorn just sends me in a different direction sometimes where I'm like, oh, I feel weird.
Then I just feel, dude, when I eat popcorn, I'm loving it until I feel disgusted.
I have a problem where and I'm sure everybody's like this, but I always get the large. And I'm like, I will eat enough to justify this large. And then I'm like,
because I paid for it.
And then I make myself literally sick eating the rest of it. And I've taken to bringing it home, throwing it in a bag nowadays. But like as a kid or even as a young adult, I was just so weird about that. It was just annoying.
Yeah, now as adults we can own that one.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some Chappelle here.
Okay, so this is actually probably my favorite clip of modern Chappelle. This is from one of his SNL monologues. And it's really not even funny. It's just extremely accurate. And this was back in the Gap. You know, this is many years ago now. So.
Yeah, this was like what, 6 or 7 years ago now?
5-ish or something.
Okay.
So
Dave Chappelle said all of this on SNL is insane.
A lot of you don't understand why Trump was so popular, but I get it because I hear it every day. He's very loved. The reason he's loved is because people in Ohio have never seen somebody like him. He's what I call an honest liar. That first debate, I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs, "This whole system is rigged." And across the stage was a white woman, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, sitting over there looking at him like, "No, it's not." And the moderator said, "Well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, what would be your evidence?" He said, "I know the system is rigged because I use it." I said, "God damn." And then Hillary Clinton tried to punch him in the taxes. She said, "This man doesn't pay his taxes." He shot right back. "That makes me smart."
That's
so true. I remember that. Like
literally what he said, and he's fucking everybody understood. It wasn't that anybody agreed with Trump when he said that. It's everybody understood that he was being honest when he said that.
Yeah, and it's like, why can he be that way? Like, what it's proving his point. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's setting him
I
apart.
work the system. You don't pay taxes.
Yeah, he's
Well,
exposing.
I don't
He's openly exposing the parts of the system that everybody likes to try to like skirt around or whatever. And he's not afraid because he actually understands people are not that dumb and don't know about these things. He knows everybody knows about this shit. And he's like, whatever, I'll just use it to my advantage.
Especially in like the day of the internet, where I feel like everyone knows this to some extent, like you said. You know?
Yeah.
And then he said, "If you want me to pay my taxes, then change the tax code. But I know you won't, because your friends and your donors enjoy the same tax breaks that I do." And with that, my friends, a star was born.
The fact that Dave Chappelle...
That's so real, though. Like, that's such a real
It's
statement.
probably-
That's how he won.
You know,
Right
and
there.
you hear the problem is everybody hears this through like a very partisan lens. I hate to use the word political. Everybody uses the word political to describe stuff pertaining to politics, and like it becomes like a dirty word amongst like common normal working people. And it's like, I get that and I agree with that sentiment to a degree, but at the same time I prefer to use the word partisan because it's like that describes the red blue, your party towing the party line mentality, right? Like,
yep.
It's like that shit is like so far gone and like not really a thing anymore to the point amongst most people. And every political opinion you get is through that lens. It's never through a normal lens. Very rarely through a normal lens, at least on the news or whatever.
It's one side or the other. I mean, that's what we talk about. Like every news source is one side or the other.
Yeah, and it's very delicate and different in different ways the way it is. It's not as sometimes they're good at disguising it is what I'm saying. And like Dave Chappelle in this situation just cuts through all of that bullshit and just says what literally 75 to 80% of people understand in this country.
Which is what Trump did to win, you know.
And no
that's
one gets to
yeah.
hear that on a place like Saturday Night Live. Well, Saturday Night Live in a cutting way. It's always like, oh, Trump, stupid Trump. Yeah, it's like, no.
We literally brought someone on to play Trump like a retard for 4 years.
Which is kind of funny. It's like you could joke about it, but it's like if you only attack him from a certain perspective and it stops making sense to the people who couldn't care less about most of this stuff, then you're not going to win them over. And this is the kind of stuff where you start to realize like, oh, well, that makes sense. Like, obviously, and that is where you start to realize that, people don't have to hate their neighbors. You can understand where they're coming from.
And I think that's what people used to do pre the internet. But the internet has made us just like highlight everything we hate on a daily basis.
For sure.
You know.
But I thought that was good Chappelle shit. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, dude. I just read the caption on this one.
This one's wild.
So crazy. They fucking patched my cat in the fucking wall.
Oh my God. Yo, shout out fucking apartment maintenance. What is she beating it with? Like,
just a fucking
Briggs, come here.
The food.
It's just sitting there.
He's like, what the fuck? You just broke the wall down Shining style on me. I'm not ready to come out.
I love how he comes out like, are you sure you want me to come out of here right now?
It's like, this shit was scary.
Dude, imagine sitting
I'm
in your
so
house
sorry.
and you can't find the cat.
This is
and then
literally
you
so
hear
crazy.
it just like in the fucking walls. Like, I get anxiety about my cats all the time. I'm always looking for my cats, right?
Right.
Oh, I need to have eyes on them. I'm sure you noticed it when I was here. I get worried that cats
I'm the same way, dude, because I'm like not trying to let my animals out of the house like that, dude. I need to have eyes on them bitches.
Exactly. And so I get weird about this all the time. At least like once a day before I go to bed, like when I lock up at night, I want to make sure all the animals are in the house, right? So I can just imagine like it's 8. You know, you had people there at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon working on this leak in your bathroom, right? They get it fixed. You haven't really seen the cat, but you assume like, oh, the cat's hiding. You know,
Under the
been
bed,
people in the house all day.
Right.
Yeah, it's somewhere. A lot of people were in here. It didn't really want to fuck with that, right? And then you're just like, you start calling them like, you know, hey, come here, shaking food, and you just hear like, ma, ma, out of the bathroom wall.
So sad, dude.
That's so fucked up. Like, how do you let that happen? I don't know. That's crazy to me.
When my parents moved into the house here, when we first moved to PA, the Snick would get he was getting into the drop ceiling and on top of the drop ceiling,
waiting for him to fall through.
There was like a way for him to get up there from like the other part of the basement.
Yeah.
And he would get up there and he would spend hours up there and then come down and like we wouldn't know that he would be up there.
Just would lose him.
My dad was downstairs one day doing something, getting it all ready because we were still like moving in and shit. Or my dad and I hadn't even moved in yet or whatever. He's just like helping them set up. And Snick just falls out of the drop ceiling, like out of nowhere. And for those who don't know, this is a hairless cat. So this is just like extra scary. You just see like this ball of flesh drop out of the ceiling and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Pretty good. He's such a maniac. He still tries to go up there. We blocked the hole though.
Oh, dude, I love this guy.
I know you love this guy. This guy looks like Fantano. It freaks me out.
Dude, he's part of the Fantano clan. That's what they call it.
He really looks like Fantano. But this is, I swear to God, I understand this. This is...
Like to work, who gives a fuck? It's your life, bitch!
Goddamn right.
Fuck you, boss! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late!
That song is so good.
About it. I said I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! You gonna fire me? There's no one else here, bitch! Late! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! You gonna fire me? That's cute! Late! 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 Late!
That's it right there, dude.
Banger.
Dude, I saw him live at ACL and it was so awesome. This guy gets a ton of hate now because people say that he's like cringe and like a millennial cringe asshole, but I fucking love it. They say he has like no talent and shit. I think he's awesome.
For why? It made
Just
me
look
laugh.
him up on Twitter sometime. He'll play a show like he plays festivals, right? Does like DJ sets and people will just like shit on it, but like he's in his own lane, bro. You know,
I think most of the average people are in a bad lane when it comes to taste and being able to pick up on things right now. So if you got people booing you and shit like that, honestly, don't let it press you. Yeah.
And like the big thing here is like, do you remember we watched the video of him as like a 14-year-old scamming that free iPhone?
Yeah, we watched that was really funny.
That was him, and that's why I was like, you have to know who this is.
I didn't, but now I've fallen through the rabbit hole, and that one really spoke to me.
Yeah. Now you know, and like he played that at ACL. Like he did all his like little Instagram hits,
the bangers,
like 45 minutes, and it was so fucking sick, dude.
Yeah,
we had a great time.
I'm glad you got to see it. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
This
what do we got
is some shit we would be doing.
Okay.
It's very funny.
All right, get ready. Get ready.
When you ain't got no options, dude. Dude, that's actually fucking sick.
It's the chimp noises for me that really solidified
Success! This. Yeah.
We have made fire, dude.
That reminds me of like hitting dabs off a stove.
You know, I did so many knife dabs the summer of Warped Tour 2015 that a buddy of mine actually named his next band Hot Knife.
Because of your dab problem?
Because we were doing so many dabs off of a knife. Because the dab rigs didn't even exist back then, or at least they weren't like common.
No, you couldn't just like go to a smoke shop and buy one. You had to like buy one online for $500 and wait 3 weeks for it to show up.
Yeah. We were on the cutting edge, dude. We even had Christopher. Even had Never Shout Never tell us that we were crackheads for doing it like that. And that takes a lot for that guy to call you a crackhead. What a sweetheart, though.
Go look at his
I'm a big fan of
Pictures.
his. I like it. I like what he's up to, as long as he's not diddling children like they all do.
Hey, and like he
We're
had a big
good.
opportunity to do so. So shout out to him. No
I used to
allegation.
find out that I found out that he would sleep with potted plants in his bunk, and they would just like fall over on him while he was sleeping. And he'd wake up like covered in dirt and like wouldn't care. I was like, that's kind of cool. He's just one with the earth, bro.
That's gross.
What? It's dirt, bro.
That's gross.
Whatever, dude. He's like a
Bugs live in dirt, bro.
So what?
Bugs.
All right, this one's kind of long, but we gotta run it because it's
No, no. I wanted to see this.
Right. So it might need an operation to fix it. Okay.
Before the operation,
Across a few of the bones of your ankle.
Right.
So it might need an operation to fix it. Okay.
before the operation, Neil's ankle must be manipulated back into
Oh
place.
no.
This should actually clunk back in fairly quickly.
Right.
You just need a good painkiller.
Right, cool.
So the one that we actually use now more commonly is ketamine.
Bro's about to drop down the K-hole for the first time, guys. How do you think he's gonna like it?
Ketamine is a fairly powerful anesthetic drug,
Mhm.
and it's quite unique. It works by dissociation, so the patient may be awake but not aware of their surroundings, rather than being completely under like some of the other anesthetics. So think of somewhere nice, generally.
Wittenberg Bay, South Africa.
Fantastic.
Where my friends are.
Brilliant. Nice sunny day.
Where did that
Think of
accent
happy
come from?
times. And when you wake up, we'll have this plaster on for you.
Brilliant.
Okay. Start to feel your eyes going slightly odd. Yeah.
Now, I just want to say this is also something BBC put out, so I actually don't think this is fake, just so you guys know. Do you think he's going to love this, or do you think he's going to hate this? We'll find out.
I kind of think he's gonna love it.
So he's had some ketamine. It's pretty strong stuff. So he may scream out in pain or do any of this stuff, but he's actually unaware of what's going on. So.
He's shrimping, dude. He's shrimping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and a tube.
Open your eyes for me.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn. Good stuff. Right, let's go.
As the team manipulates his ankle back into place, Neil is oblivious.
Oh, God, he loves it.
The cast keeps Neil's ankle stable until his surgery.
Okay, Neil. Are you fucking kidding me? He's screaming, bro.
I'm the man.
Yes, you are.
This is good. Yeah! Whoa, baby! Go for it! Yeah!
You can't shush him.
Okay,
Excellent!
Excellent. Excellent, he said.
Excellent.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's you, you've got your plaster on, okay?
What, already?
Yeah.
No.
You did well.
Come on.
Why don't we do this in America? Why don't we just K-hole people when we fix their broken bones?
I mean, you could definitely now ketamine therapy is pretty common. I know somebody who's got their dad doing it. They put you
I know
in.
that. I'm just saying, like, I feel like we don't use it as much as we should. Look
Oh,
at
you
this
mean
shit.
like in a hospital? Yeah, I mean. It
Yeah,
would
in a
make
hospital.
sense.
So kind of
Good
like a
wee trip
therapy.
there. Alright, so we'll leave you to it.
Man, that's the best skate
You should go
snake
back
line, long roll snake tube ever.
Okay, awesome bar. Think you liked it?
Yeah,
I
no
don't
kidding.
understand, the doctor kind of pisses me off because, like, you know, you're giving homeboy ketamine, and he's like telling him to hush, and then like kind of rolling his eyes at the end. Like, what do you think he can just like
Control
lock
how
in?
you have
like,
him
he acts
hooked
like he
up.
wants him to lock the fuck in.
You
Like,
have him-
he can't, bro. He can't lock the fuck in right now. Okay,
You
you
have him-
gave him ketamine, dog. Locking in is not a fucking option, bro. Like, why are you so fucking butthurt?
Yeah, dude.
fucking
No,
be,
you're, you're making sense right now. No, you're right. You're right.
That dude's never been on ketamine, but he gives people ketamine. That's what I'm hearing from this. He's like, why can't you just lock in?
That's a great point. I didn't think of it like that.
What a fucking dick. I don't know. Like, it's fine. That video's awesome, though. All right. what do we
Yeah,
got?
that was a good one. This one's good.
Yes.
Only because you see a lot of this crap on Instagram and TikTok, I'm sure, if you're on TikTok or whatever. But, like, this reads super genuine to me. Like, this seems like a real reaction, but with all the modern TikTok trappings or whatever. But, like, these two dudes I think they're being real for real here.
Oh my goodness. You got a Jaguar. Where is the guy?
Buckle up.
Xanadu coffee company.
Oh no, I'm at it.
Yeah, that'd be me too, though.
I cannot believe this.
Are you buckled?
Yes, I want to be buckled.
Aren't you never supposed
Well, how
to not
did you
have
get
someone in
down
the
here?
driver's seat?
No, these are common now. I've seen a lot of this.
I thought you like legally had to always have someone in the driver's seat in case it fails.
Maybe, but I've been seeing a lot of this now.
Called it.
You called it.
I did.
Call who?
The car.
There's no driver.
Jerry says he's scared.
I am too. In other words, you're selling these? Well, cops will see this.
Here we go. Intersection.
I don't. I'll never forget this. Oh, here he is.
I mean, he won't, bro. Imagine being that old and seeing so much shit. Much shit, bro. He's seen it all.
He saw both
bro.
World Wars. You know?
OG over here has seen it all. I mean, he's probably a little young for World War II, to be honest
he is
with
a
you.
little. No, I don't think there's anyone alive from World War
There's
I.
no, they're all dead. But there's very, very few people. We're losing World War II people every day. It's crazy. We're down to like hundreds of people.
They're like 80 or 90 now, right?
Yeah, we're at like hundreds of those folks left. There's some shit. But like,
so he's like our Vietnam.
I mean, either way, this guy's seen a lot of shit. Regardless, you could tell he seems like a seasoned dude, and he's got
elastic jeans on. You know, he means business.
He's exactly. He's still functional and out and about.
Elastic skinny jeans are sick. I didn't know that existed. As a fat fuck,
I would buy a pair. This was great too. This was something I really appreciated. I'm sure you'd like it.
Bitch, get low. Get off.
Somebody modded CJ and
You
Ocarina of Time here.
Ow, enough now. Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all.
Get low. Ow, I ain't got time for this shit.
This is so accurate to what would happen if CJ got stuck in. Like, this is exactly.
This is a tough spot as a kid to be in.
This is a fever dream. Yeah.
That's a good mix of of my favorite things, which I
know. That's like two of my favorite all-time games. I really enjoy what you put down here.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, did you see this week?
No, this is news to me. I've never seen
zoom in on this a little bit. So
time out. This is kind of old, right? I could see this screenshot. I think is an old screenshot.
I mean, I don't think it's that old. I think it's within the last
because I remember Jim Carrey going on a tear about this before too. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, he's gone on tears about it before. He's very anti-fascism, right? So this is just like not only a wild response from all three of them, but also like you could have paid me $1 million and I would have never said these three people would interact on the internet. You know?
Yeah, this is like a level of brain rot. Like, you know what I mean?
You have to be special to know all these people, right?
Well, not really. I mean, Jim Carrey and I guess Mussolini, you'd have to be like, well, is that related to
I feel like just because we know who Fantano is, I don't think everybody does.
Friend of the show, by the way.
Friend of the show.
He does follow me on
Friend
Twitter.
of the pod. But Jim Carrey comes in and says, if you're wondering what fascism leads to, just ask Benito Mussolini and his mistress, Clarita, right? Showing them hung up, in their final minutes, right?
Right.
And who I believe this is either his granddaughter or his daughter. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't have the time to look it up. But I didn't know we still had Mussolini clan out here in the world. But she writes, "You are a bastard," which I was really hoping like Jim Carrey would jump back at her. But I don't know why he just let this one sit. But then to get a Fantano response, because like I definitely feel like Fantano always wants to get involved in anything that makes him look like a good guy on the internet. I've noticed that recently. I do like him.
He's been doing this for a long time, though. He's always been. He used to make appearances on political podcasts back when I was watching stuff on YouTube in like 2016. So he's been at least somewhat consistent in showing interest, I would say. But he does come off a little bit virtue signally sometimes, I will say.
Yes. Especially with like the Kanye stuff.
Correct.
And, like,
right. You're not looking deep enough into the Kanye thing. You're
the thing that also
I
bugs
do think
me,
it's funny that he beefed with Drake.
Me too, and I liked it when Drake DM'd him and he like made it about cookie recipes. That was still when
I also thought it was funny all those pictures of Fantano leaked of him spreading booty on the internet. It did make him look cool. I was like,
it did make him look cool.
You know.
Okay, but I will say, he wrote here, my grandfather and his family hightailed it out of Sicily because of your shithead grandfather. Okay, granddaughter. Go to hell. Would have said this earlier if I knew you were on Twitter. Sorry for the delay.
You know, what does it say that my family stayed in Sicily?
It means that you and Alessandra are probably pretty close.
There's a hotel with my last name in Sicily. It's pretty cool.
I bet that's where the Mussos stay, dude. I bet you're related to Mussolini.
I mean, Sicily's not big. It's a pretty small island, bro.
I know. I bet you're related, bro.
I bet you my family there probably knows quite a few people, but I've never met them. I would love to
move
go
back
there.
and get connected. And
I can get citizenship. Italy is like the only place that really does it that easily. But if you can go back to your grandparents being there,
and
or
you
like
can prove it, they'll give you
prove
citizenship.
lineage, to a certain degree, they'll just give you citizenship.
That's hot. I like that.
But yeah, Fantano, brother.
Relax.
You're gonna take down the Mussolini family yourselves, bro? I don't know about all that, dude.
One review at a time.
You know they say Mussolini. Right, exactly. They say Mussolini captured a UFO in 1938, right around the time World War II started. Hid it away. The Pope knew about it, obviously, because the Vatican's in Italy. Well, the Vatican's the Vatican, but it's basically in Italy. And Vatican knew about it and were told about it or whatever, and everybody was kind of exchanging ideas about it because this is early days, bro. But apparently Mussolini got in touch with Hitler about this because they're kind of, the fascists, they're kind of boys, and they're trying to kind of gang up. And that led to essentially Werner von Braun and all those Nazi scientists developing their V8 rockets and all of their flying saucers and led to their interest in all of this weird occult shit across all of this stuff, and kind of led to them doing all of this weird stuff where they went to Africa looking for and Babylon and Iraq and all of these places looking for ancient artifacts and shit. It's pretty weird.
Can you imagine, like, they have all these people, like, doing all these atrocities back home, and they're just like out there like Indiana Jones.
They were. Well, they were. No, they literally were. Himmler was like a true occultist. It's like kind of crazy. They were in Antarctica doing stuff. So I don't know, but the guy who's doing the whistleblowing that we've been covering on the podcast, David Grush, is the one who brings this story up constantly and says, like, there is evidence that Pope Pius VIII, or whichever one it was that they were dealing with at the time, back-channeled it to the U.S. when Mussolini's regime fell and told them to come get it. And they came and got it. And that was actually their first recovered craft before Roswell.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And they brought it back to the U.S. to start working on it in like the early 40s. And then stuff started crashing in the mid-40s when we started blowing up nukes.
Fair. That makes sense.
It's pretty weird, man.
That's crazy, though. Like, I never really pictured like Hitler and Mussolini just like out there like Indiana Jones. And what was the little kid that he kept around him? Short Round?
Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones!
I love you, Dr. Jones. Dude,
they took Mussolini. That's just Mussolini.
Stop.
To Hitler.
He's better than this. Stop. They took a picture together recently.
I know.
And it was so good. It was
Harrison
so pure.
Ford was like, "What? Who is this?"
All right, kid. All right, come here, kid.
Come here, kid. Which one are you again?
Yeah, exactly. All right, what do we have here?
Are you a Wookiee from Star Wars? Okay.
Stop,
you know about
dude.
The Savannah Bananas?
Yes, I do. I love them. They're great.
Never gotten to see Dan Oberst play Guitar Hero because he is
outside.
He's right now. Oh, he's playing right there.
He's slaying through the fire and flames.
Oh my gosh.
With the gloves.
With the gloves.
He's nasty.
He's killing, dude.
Oh no.
Playing on the big screen.
200 no streak, he's on fire!
You can't make this stuff up. And now he'll put the Guitar Hero guitar on his back.
Like, this is what you should be paying to see in the minors. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude.
I'd pay more. I would pay more if everybody did shit like this.
I don't know if you know this, but the Savannah Bananas, they sold out Fenway this weekend.
No, I did. I've heard about this.
It was huge.
The guys at work are all with Crackbell and stuff are all into more the sports stuff, but I hear about this team all the time. They're always showing me videos and stuff.
Dude, because they're so much fun. Like stilts, fire, neon games.
I'm trying to go like as soon as possible. They were in the area recently, and it was before I knew about it or whatever. So.
There's a bid right now for them to play against the Pensacola AA team in the offseason.
Dude, if they ever play
I will be there.
If they ever play what's the Albany team? I always forget. The River Rats, or is that the hockey
So
team?
it's all different now. It used to be
Wildcats?
the Diamond Dogs, and then it became the team that was at Hudson Valley,
Right.
Wildcats, and then now it's like the Hudson Renegades or something.
Okay. I love those
Yeah.
Wildcats games though back in the day.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, and the
Those
ones that were
fun.
the ones on the Hudson Valley Community College campus.
I'm rocking my Staten Island Yankees hat. They're no longer a team either, but that was the minor league team for New York for a
I
while.
think they actually still exist.
Do they? I thought that they weren't around anymore. I should cop more merch. This is a vintage hat from the 90s. It's actually like when I was like a child.
I know. Yeah, dude, You know what, dude? They shut it down in 2020.
Oh, so they were around for a while.
They were around for like 40 years. They just shut it down. I just Googled it. Isn't that crazy?
Also, I didn't even mean to segue us into this, but I figured we have sports talk and we just had
Okay, let me see
UFO
it.
talk, so let's
All right.
run this clip. Let's run
Hey,
the
share
tape.
that with me real quick.
Yeah, hang on. Real quick here. There we go. All right, let's run this tape
Oh,
because this
God.
is
It's always good when it's an NFL player I've never heard of because I have like an autistic level to know people, and that means this guy does not matter.
This rules.
We're looking. We don't see I go back to my seat. Probably like 20 minutes goes by. I get a
and also,
text from AJ.
Oh, dude, I just read the thing on this. Like 6 players have come out about this.
And I've also always said those guys are in the air a lot. You know, they probably see stuff more often than they report it, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Just like any other average person who's in the sky.
Or
more
they're
than-
asleep while it's flying by them because they're exhausted.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that's the case with a lot of people on flights too. They miss the stuff that's happening, but there are a lot of witnesses, is what I'm saying.
And he's like, hey, come up here. We're seeing these lights. And dude, I go up there and immediately I just see like this big white light and it's getting bigger and it's going back like smaller. It's getting bigger and smaller and bigger and smaller. And we're all just like, what the hell is that? Like, what the hell is that? We're talking to the pilots and like, you know, it could be a satellite. It's just the sun probably bouncing off a satellite. It's probably
Imagine what pilots see all the time.
Well, all
and they're
of a
just
sudden,
like, yep.
I have a book full of pilot reports. It's one of my favorite things I own, dude. It's thick as fuck, and it's like
extensive.
It's wild when you realize how many of them they're scared to report it because there's like a stigma that you're mentally unwell, or there's a stigma that you might lose your job over this if you ride it too hard, type of thing. So these people just if they see something, they'll share it with their co-pilot. They'll have a moment, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
This light goes up, down, and it does like a circle, and we're all looking at each other like
satellite.
We're like that's a satellite, and the pilot goes, yeah, that's not a satellite. I don't know what that is. And we're sitting there and we're like, what is that? Well, all of a sudden another one pops out like right below it, and they're starting to go like this, and they're moving kind of like side to side. And these pilots are looking at each other like, they're still being kind of skeptical.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we don't know what that is. Like, we don't know what that is. They're like, we're flying at 3,500 feet or 35,000 feet. And
Yeah, they're all the way up right now.
Above us.
Yeah.
And so they're being real skeptical still. And it was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
height.
And both the pilots are like, we've flown 15 years for the military. And he's like, we've never seen anything like this.
Really?
And so later that day, or not later that day, a little bit later, we're like, well, where are we flying at? Where are we at? And he's like, well, we're right in New Mexico, but about 300 miles.
Bro.
That way is Area 51.
Of course.
Bro.
I mean, that makes sense. They are going over back home to Vegas, right?
I was like, oh, I'm sold.
Yeah,
I was like,
that
right
does
after
make
that,
sense.
Right after that, I was like, I'm completely sold.
Yeah.
This whole conspiracy.
Oh, that is fucking scary. I've heard stories about this in the last week, but I've not actually seen an interview. And
Yeah,
so
that's the one that I think sparked all the conversation. I think him going public made other people comfortable to start talking about it, which is what happens with this stuff. This is the thing. There is a stigma. There is a stigma to this shit.
Yep.
And
Someone just has to break the door down.
just because you listen to the M&B stream every week and you listen to this guy, and I'm so confident in my delivery on it. Most people are not. Most people really do think this shit is like weird freak shit, and they think they... they psych themselves out, and there's also reports of people totally forgetting UFO sightings until a certain point, and then it comes back to them.
Then it just comes back to them that it happened like 4 years earlier.
It might be an effect of the whole thing. Who knows? But it's pretty wild. That was a good one. And, when you have the pilots reporting it, you got multiple teammates reporting it, it doesn't sound like it's a fake story,
Not at all.
So I love that.
That's crazy, bro. What do we got next?
Did I really send? I don't remember sending any of these videos. So
I love this. I'm loving it.
And this is the best Popeyes meal under $5. In the past few years,
this is a good come up though.
What's really annoyed me is how all these fast food chains started charging for sauce, especially at fried chicken restaurants. What am I supposed to dip my chicken in? Water? Let me show you how you can use this rule against them. For this hack, buy 1 container of your favorite sauce. I'm going to buy 2 today because I'm feeling generous. Don't walk away just yet. Make sure you grab the receipt. If you look closely on the receipt, you can see that if you fill out their survey, you can get an order of 2 pieces and a biscuit with the order of a large drink. I'm going to be filling.
Oh, I do remember why I put this in. It's funny. I'm seeing TikTok hacks about shit like this now, and I'm realizing like I was so smart that I figured this out without TikTok like almost 10 years ago now.
Yeah, I mean, this was very just like we were poor and wanted to eat out.
I know, but I want to at least, I learn a lot of stuff from YouTube and Reddit. And crap. So I just want to be like, I'm happy I figured this one out for myself. You know what I mean? We used to do this when we were recording Disenchanted in North Hollywood. There was a KFC across the street, bro. And you know, for the first couple of weeks, we were like trying to like have fun in LA and like eat like fun shit. And then we realized we can't do, we have Warp Tour coming out. We're going to be so broke from now until then. Yeah. So we bought a grill and then would like cook shit from the Spanish grocery store next door or whatever, and then we'd go back and we'd fucking occasionally get KFC, but what we'd do is we'd get the to-go cup with the fucking survey and we'd gas them up on the survey and they'd love us, and eventually they like knew us by name and shit and were like hooking us up with free shit all the time. But like
go in there every day, take the survey with a different name.
But we always came in with this energy, like, let's fucking go! Like, and they loved it. They were enjoying it, so.
Everybody was down on the KFC vibes.
They were good. They were good people, bro. I hope that KFC's doing well.
Only my large drink with water, by the way. The survey took me 2 minutes to complete, so this is totally worth it. What makes this hack even crazier is that when you show them that you completed the survey and get your free meal, they give you another receipt, allowing you to do another survey. This is an infinite glitch. Sometimes you can walk around the restaurant and find receipts that people leave behind, so you don't even need to purchase a sauce. With this hack, you never need to overpay for Popeyes again. You get 2 pieces of original or spicy, a biscuit, a large drink, 2 sauces, and another receipt to fill out another survey, all for just under $5. I'm here to keep you full and your wallet fuller.
So if you're struggling,
that's actually wild.
No, for real. I figure if anybody who watches these streams is struggling on money or something, you want some Popeyes, bro. That's a good deal.
That is a good deal. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like 2 pieces and a biscuit for $5.
I bought Popeyes.
You used to just be able to eat 2 biscuits and a fucking biscuit for $5 without all the extra stuff.
Back in my day.
Back in my day. Okay, you've been around this world a lot, and so I know you've had Crystal, right?
Meth?
No, like sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. You mean White Castle? Essentially.
Sure.
It's very similar.
Yeah, Crystal was first.
No, I know, but I'm saying like they're the two.
Same. Mini.
They hold it
it's
down.
Supposed to be mini cheap hamburgers.
Right. They hold it down in like the slider department.
Yeah. Well, they used to be 50 cents a slider, right? Like when I was in college.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure when I would hit it on Tord, it was the same. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you could get like 10 sliders for $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is $3.49 a slider now.
$3.49 for one slider.
I stopped. I was running errands last night, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." And so I stopped, and I ordered 1 and a drink, and it was like $9, and I almost fucking died.
Well, I'm seeing now reports of online and in the news now. Now you see Walmart is slashing prices, Target is slashing prices, McDonald's is going to start slashing prices. Fuck you guys for like, what are you dead?
Letting it get here, you know?
Yeah, it's like you had no problem during COVID. During fucking COVID, bro. When everyone was eating shit and you used like a $1,200 check as a fucking excuse to raise your prices for 5 years. And it's like, oh man. You know, the stream's supposed to be fun, guys, but like the shit really gets me fired.
Really pisses me off. Okay, for this one, we can go right down to the video. You know who Glenn Powell is, right? He's an actor.
We're aware of Glenn.
I like Glenn. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some Glenn movies recently. He's pretty good. Okay. Right. But this story that he has about his sister's friend is nuts, and I needed to share it.
Please. My little sister was friends with a girl who went on a date with a guy. And they're hanging out. He's super charming. I got to get all my facts on the story. I'm going to tell you the story, and then I'm going to let my sister fact check it. Okay. I hope I'm telling it correctly. But basically, she goes on a date with this guy. the guy's super charming and they have a great night, and she goes back to his apartment that night and he's like, hey, can I give you a massage? And then as she got back to his apartment, she just started getting like weird vibes. She's like, something feels off. And he's like, can I give you a massage? And she's like, sure. So she starts massaging her shoulders. She's kind of just feeling like everything's just feeling odd, and she's like, I gotta get out of here. And he gets a little weird, like, no, please don't leave, sorry, like, weird, whatever it is. She leaves. She goes, her skin starts itching like crazy the next day. She goes to the doctor the next day, and he does a test on her skin, and it turns out that it's like a black market lotion that breaks down skin for human consumption. This man was rubbing lotion on her body to eat her. So the doctor's like, you got to give me this person's address, and you should call the police. They go to this guy's house, and he had several girls' bodies in the house.
This is your sister?
No, not my sister. It's like her friend.
Well, like, dude, that is the craziest shit I've ever heard. I didn't even know they had lotion that like deteriorated your skin. Some black market shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, cannibals are gonna cannibal though, for real though.
Yeah, they're gonna figure it out, huh?
What you gonna do?
They're gonna figure it out. What you gonna do when the cannibals come for you, mate?
You gotta be fucking preventative about them cannibals. We all spent fucking 8 hours watching this Dahmer shit 2 years ago.
That's so real. We did. We should be on our highest point.
Let's not be dumb about the cannibals. They're around, guys, and they're prolific. Yep. This is literally one of the funniest videos I've seen this week.
All right, let's see it. Only in Florida.
System helicopter flying about to crash. Oh, come on!
We gotta play it back.
System helicopter flying about to crash. Oh, come on!
Like, that's just crazy, bro.
That's Florida life, though. You're just enjoying the beach. You're out there grilling, and then you're going to see some crazy, unprepared motorist, whether it's in the air or in the water or in the, on the road, that just wrecks shit every day.
That was good. This is also good. This is also a great clip. I mean, I'm starting to really love this Boozy folk. This guy,
dude, Boozy's old, man.
Well, I know, but
he's of the people.
He's just showing up on my shit a lot recently. All his funny clips, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this guy more because there's clips of his music that I like. I've liked his music. The parts that I've heard of, I'm like, this guy's kind of good.
My residency in Mississippi taught me a lot about Boozy.
Fair. You see, this is
This is Mississippi
not necessarily
music,
my wheelhouse here. I'm trying to get in touch now. I like this guy though. This guy has sold me on whatever he's about. So watch this. Watch this here. Let me make sure we're sharing this, and then let's run this because it had me fucking rolling, bro.
I can't wait.
People to stop taking fentanyl and go back to crack.
Crack. Fentanyl killing all the junkies who been junkies.
So
killing the junkies who been junkies for forever. Soon as they hit it, they did. Crackhead, this nigga shoot threes. This nigga shoot basketball. Run 100 miles. This nigga fix your car motor. This motherfucker still running around the neighborhood. When have you ever heard crackheads hitting the pipe and dying the first time? Never. This fentanyl shit is different. I would much rather crack. I would much rather. I've been seeing my crackhead people for 30 years. This nigga hit fentanyl 2 times. He's gone. You never see him.
People.
That's so real, though. Like, that is hilarious, but it's so real. Like, we did not.
I mean, it's just a
lose people
guy
to crack
talking
like
the
we
way he
did.
talks, being serious about something. He's absolutely right. I mean, he's fucking. I joke about this too, where it's like, the crack epidemic was nothing compared to the fucking fentanyl epidemic. It's like,
no.
And they put so many people in jail over the crack epidemic, and look at this fentanyl epidemic. Look, they're letting people just hang
It just
out
proves, dude, if
in
you
the
put
street.
people,
They don't give a
If you
fuck.
put something away, a worse situation is going to come if you don't do it right. You know?
Yeah, well, we also have to always acknowledge the CIA's involvement in the crack epidemic and then bringing it over the border and using it to fund their black ops. So let's not.
I agree.
There goes the demonetization for this video.
0 pennies.
That being said, we are telling the truth on the M&B stream this week, guys.
No, I agree wholeheartedly. What do we got?
I don't know. I don't remember this one. Oh, yes, I do. This one's fucking hilarious, too.
Oh, shit, babe, come here, son. What the fuck?
Oh, shit, bro.
The water line is lifting the fucking car.
You've never seen this, bro.
What the? It just flipped that bitch?
No, dude, watch.
Bro, what the fuck? That car's flying, dude.
This is just vertical right now, dude. Jesus Christ. Look at that thing. That's crazy.
Just standing on nothing, you know? Just straight up.
We call that
chilling.
a water main break, but that's like
I love that.
That's a good one.
I love that. That is so funny. Imagine that happens to you. You're just at a red light.
I'd do the same thing. I would definitely take a video of that as I'm driving by.
Imagine if it's your car though. You just feel the back start to rise up a little bit.
Oh no. The insurance company will know about this one. For sure.
I will be calling expeditiously.
Please help. You have to help this.
This is unreal.
This is actually something I should have covered.
I'm suing like the county for sure.
We need this to be covered by the insurance, okay? Thank you.
Okay. This one is buck. I don't want you to read anything about it. I just want you to full screen it and hit it. Yeah. All right, so we got this, regular old rodeo.
Banger.
Good time. It's a good time, right?
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh!
Tell me he gets a big ol' double flip.
You get another angle.
Oh, he gets a cowboy, dude.
Yeah, dude. They were all trying to get him. It's crazy how useless all these people are when it's not stuck in a cage, you know?
Yeah, this is why you don't do this with the bulls, bro.
People literally spend their whole lives learning how to do that shit, and then the minute it gets out of a cage, they're like, oh no. Like our ancestors, the people they're portraying, used to do this in the wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very little respect for the bull guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, this is just
it's stupid as fuck.
We gotta let the bulls just not do this.
Just let them be bulls, dude. They're crazy. They're aggressive. Like, let's just let them roam.
Yeah, because they're always in a 1v1 gonna wreck your shit. So it's like kind of unfair what they're doing.
I mean, we just saw like 50 people try to do something about that, and I didn't see any positive resolution.
That's what I'm saying. It's just crazy to have to like put them in such humiliating conditions just to be able to fuck with them.
Exactly, and like I'm saying, like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, our like ancestors.
Well, that was a feat.
Did this in the wild, and it was a fucking feat.
That was a feat to master the bull back in the day. I'd say yes,
master
that's
it
crazy.
To catch it while it had anywhere to run and all the resources. Now it's like, oh well, I starved him and I put him in a cage and I can catch him now. You know?
Yeah.
Gross. Not a fan.
What is this?
All right, what do we got? Oh, dude. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
my guy overflew that shot, dude.
Oh my god. Dude, you hear in his voice like how he knows how much that's gonna hurt.
Just the sheer amount of
Oh my god. Oh!
The sheer amount of lift he had.
I don't know how he got going that fast. Okay, this dude right here is unfucking hinged. I couldn't have like a car. I had to add my car thing this week.
I love it.
You could check this dude just not give a fuck.
Jerry's on his way from home. He stopped by Krispy Kreme's and now he is in Krispy Kreme heaven. But if you take a look to Jerry's right, there's this jerk trying to ruin that Krispy Kreme heaven moment and trying to cut in. Jerry not bothered, Jerry not phased, Jerry just chilling, listening to the greatest hits of Kenny G. But with 0 F's left to give, he becomes Scary Jerry instantly as this guy tries to cut in front of him and pulls off a pit maneuver. Scary Jerry doesn't even let go of his donut, not even for a split second here tonight. Now it's time to take a quick look at the ludicrous camp.
Get out the way.
He really fucking pit maneuvered him, bro. Dude, my intrusive thoughts. If I had $1 for every time my intrusive thoughts told me to try a pit maneuver, you would never give me a driver's license. That's
Dude,
a fact.
can you imagine pit maneuvering with a donut and not dropping the donut?
Kenny,
lock the fuck in.
Yeah, this guy's retired cop for sure.
But with 0 F's left to give, he becomes Scary Jerry instantly as this guy tries to cut in front of him and pulls off a pit maneuver.
One-handed.
Just watch that slick ass. He's
Instantly as
done
this
this
guy tries to cut in front of
before,
him
Jerry.
and
You've
pulls
done
off
this
a pit
before.
maneuver.
Jerry's a bad motherfucker, okay?
He's on a bridge. He's going to send them into the fucking ocean.
I know, and he could have sent himself into the ocean, too.
That's
what's
crazy, dude.
He just hit that on a bridge.
To do that
with
on the
2
bridge,
lanes.
you gotta have just like your nuts are dropped through the bottom of your truck. They fell through the bottom of your truck and they're dragging across the floor because they're like.
Yeah, your truck nuts are your actual. Fucking
your nuts are dragging a hole behind you through the fucking bridge, dude.
Insane behavior.
Yo. That was great.
That was badass, right? Jerry wasn't letting anything fuck with that Krispy Kreme, bro.
Oh my god. All right, well, we've got one more tonight for the stream.
Oh, dude, good. If this is it, then I left it on a banger on purpose, so pull it up. Okay, this is like, you know how they now have visual description on television shows?
Yeah, for like accessibility reasons, yes.
Yeah. Check this one out, because I know you've seen this episode before.
In slow motion, the balls hit the back of his throat and stretch his skin back.
No.
Patrick looks woozy as they keep coming. In slow motion, the balls hit the back of his throat and stretch his skin back. Patrick looks woozy as they keep coming.
That's a crime, bro. Put that bitch in jail, bro. She knew better, bro.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew better, bro. What the fuck is that, dude?
Oh, that shit.
I mean, that is kind of the equivalent to like the adult jokes that they put in SpongeBob, but for blind people, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, but like you're just like, you know, the deaf kid's gonna read that.
Or the deaf.
or not read it, but hear it.
It'd be the blind person, I think. I think that's for blind people.
Yeah, it wouldn't help very much if they were deaf.
If you're deaf.
What? I don't hear anything. What is she saying?
What is she saying? She's saying what about his balls? They're reading the
braille.
There's like subtitles for some reason, even though they're blind for the audio cues. We've come full circle. What's going on?
Well, that'll wrap us tonight. I thought that was a good one to end us on. Seeing
beautiful.
Patrick get abused and get stretched.
He got to the back of his throat. Was stretched by the balls.
If you're still here, this has been a long episode. So thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I really do appreciate it. I know, dude. We've been like entertaining tonight. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your week. You know the deal. Check us out on Instagram. That's really the key to everything else. We have all the links for our YouTube, our Spotify, our Apple Music, all that fun stuff. We promote on there every week, so you know when everything goes up. And we'd love to have you over there. Plus, feel free to subscribe on YouTube. Drop some comments for us. We love engaging. DM us if you have anything you want to tell us. Brandon, anything else on your end, babe?
Kevin Spacey, come on the podcast. Thank you guys.
Yeah, did you see him cry today?
He's coming on. We're gonna get him.
Did you see him cry about how he had to sell his homes?
He shouldn't have to. He's coming back.
All right.
He'll be able to buy. He'll be able to buy them all back.
House of Cards 2 Electric Boogaboo coming soon.
He's gonna come out of the casket like.
Yeah, they did kill him, didn't they?
They did send me a care package back in the day, House of Cards. I have a connection. We're gonna make it happen, folks. Kevin Spacey,
what, dude? Make
come on
it
the
happen.
pod.
I don't know if the connection with Spacey really like and House of Cards people is good anymore, but we'll exhaust it.
They told him to play himself in that show, and he did. So I think
that's not an argument at all.
He's probably good with those folks. But anyways, folks, have a great night. Vote for Frank Underwood in the upcoming election. And I love you guys. Like and subscribe.
Deuces.
Deuces.